Magical Charm, the lights are flashing. The last on day 2 of the Masters. Set, ready. He holds them, racing now, however. And the first of them to bounce out is Decoy Noxious. Red Paddy, the big show, jump well, and Hill is going to send Bow Count straight over with Mr. Albie soon after the start. They're being trailed by Able Dane, Brothers Keeper, right behind the Magical Charm when they'd settled down. Then Rare Coin, Arctic Stream, Barzinho down on the rails, double digit trailing it, and out the back last of all is Burger Time as they head by Beckett's Gate. About 1,700 left to go. Bow Count's gone up now, takes up his customary role in front, leads the way from Mr. Albie. Over on the inside to Decoy Noxious. Red Paddy had settled in the middle, and outside of it is Able Dane, who's forced to cover extra ground. A further 2 lengths behind them as the speed went on is the big show. 1.5 lengths to Brothers Keeper at the 1,400. Then the favourite back behind those as they go towards the back, Magical Charm. After 1.5 lengths to Rare Coin, Barzinho's down on the rail, and then Arctic Stream double digit with Burger Time back last of all, and would probably need a periscope at this point to try and find that leader, Bow Count. Inside the 1,100 they come, and Hill had the freewheeling front runner, Bow Count, leading by about 4 now, 5 in front, Able Dane. 2 lengths, Mr. Albie. Red Paddy's running 4th. 1.5 lengths to Decoy Noxious, followed then by the big show. A further 2, Brothers Keeper. Pike's just starting to niggle at Magical Charm. He wants her to find the bridle now. Over towards the inside behind them, Barzinho. Rare Coin taking off his Arctic Stream, and also Burger Time, double digit, relegated to last. Well, Bow Count's gone further in front, 500 left to go. Hill has gone for the doctor. Coming up to the corner, Bow Count. He's raced away from them. He's about 8 or 9 in front of Mr. Albie. They'll need to get on their bikes to run him down at the top of the straight. He's got a big, big lead. Further back, Burger Time. Now the big show's cut back to the inside of Mr. Albie at the top of the straight. The gauge reading empty for Bow Count. He's still got a big lead at the 250 though. Here comes the big show. Bow Count's off his feet. The big show's cutting him down. Mr. Albie followed by Arctic Stream. The big show swept past Bow Count, and he's going to race away. Goes on to win it easily, the big show. Bow Count, Arctic Stream, Photo, 2nd and 3rd from Burger Time, Magical Charm, Brothers Keeper, Mr. Albie. Then came Decoy Noxious, double digit, Rare Coin, and a furlong to Red Paddy and Able Dane, who are back there with Barzinho. The big show, ridden by Mitchell Pateman, putting on a show in the last as well. How about that? Wow. Great ride. He cut the corner. Bow Count had the big lead, but it was being cut down with every stride. And the big show with Pateman just saving ground in on the fence, cut the corner, and has cut the leader down, running away in the last 100 to score a resounding victory. Close for 2nd. Arctic Stream finishing off hard. Gets the bob in front of Bow Count. Burger Time 4th in front of Magical Charm there till the last of the day. The big shows by Frost Giant and Out of Ferocity, trained by Darren McAuliffe, ridden by Mitchell Pateman to give Mitchell a winning double on this 2nd day of the Masters. Owned by Impressive Racing, Kevin Berry, the Shepherd Group, Kim Shepherd, D. Rulandar Davis, Jake and Pete Antonis. Also Grant McCleary, Mesdames Kay McTaggart, also Emma Antonis, T. Tatham, W. Williams, RGL, Mrs. E. Eifler, K. Mrs. L. S. Phoenix, and L. O'Connor. And that's 4 wins now from 15 starts for the big show. And showy he is, the chestnut with that white blazer, typical of the Frost Giants. And Mitchell Pateman very pleased with his winning ride there for Darren McAuliffe on the big show here in the last of the day. And let's head out there now. We'll try and catch up with Mitch. He's about to hopefully catch up with Britt Taylor. Just trying to find where they've got to over there in the back straight on their way back. Right over at the 1200, so it's taken them a little bit of time to pull up the big show. Let's hope that we've got radio reception that far away from you, Britt. Let's over to you, and a double for Mitchy Pateman there.
Well, this horse has shown no signs of wanting to stop. We've ended up pulling up over the back straight, but Mitch, well, I think you declared this horse. We said, don't worry about Pike in the last, this is Mitch in the last, and he saluted.
Well, the instructions before the race were, we're no hope now because you've just tipped it. That's what Darren thought, so I'm glad I've got one back on him, but no, he's a really good win. I think he's really good stayer, going places. Obviously, that's a very hard run, 2200, and he powered through the line like a really good horse.
When you saw Hilly out so far in front with Bocount, we're so accustomed to seeing that. Were you always confident you'd be able to run him down?
Yeah, I thought I was on the superior stayer, and when I was within 3 or 4 of him at the 300, I thought I'd round him up, and he really started to put him away late.
Is there a pretty good staying race in him?
I think so, yeah. I don't know whether the Perth Cup will come too soon for him, but I think a Bunbury Pinjarra Cup will be right up his alley.
Well done, Mitch. Nice way to close out the day.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, good to ride a double on a day like today, and I've got all my family here. My mum's come up from Albany, so yeah, it's a great thrill.
Oh, well, Mum, hopefully she's in the mounting yard to see you return. Well done.
Thanks, Britt.
So a day-ending double for Mitch Pateman. He won race 8 with Damn Ready for Mark Bairstow, and now he wins the big show with Darren McAuliffe in colours that are so close to Kingston Town. All right, Gareth's going to catch up with Darren McAuliffe. It's 8 the big show, 3 Arctic Stream, 12 Bocount, 9 Burger Time to finish the day, boys.
Yeah, great day's racing, and oh well, can't wait for next week now. It's interesting meeting next week, that's for sure, with that mare and filly.
Okay, Gareth.
Darren McAuliffe, congratulations. The big show, that was a good effort.
Yeah, look, bounce back to his, the form he showed prior to last start. I really don't know what happened last start. It was just an anomaly. So, we moved forward. It was that's a bit more like him.
Were you confident in the run when Ryan Hill took off? Were you expecting that?
I was confident. Mitchie just left him alone, which I was happy about. You know, sometimes they can panic and they can give him a slap and light the fuse too early. But I was happy with the way Mitchell assessed it. He just left him alone. I got concerned when he got into trouble just before straightening, you know, because momentum is everything when you're riding horses. But he never panicked, you know. He's really growing as a rider, and full credit to Mitchie.
What about the stable? It's on fire at the moment.
I wouldn't go that far.
What about Gatting next week in the Kingston Town? Is he ready to go back to wait for age?
I'll let everyone else decide that. I'll just do my job.
What do you think?
I'm happy with him.
That's all we need to know, D-Mac. Hey, great to talk to you again. Well done, mate.
Hey, you too. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, Gatting, ran a great race in the railway, and he'll be respected greatly in the Kingston Town. And that's what we look forward to next week. We get to see the big clash. You've got Arcadia Queen, the Guineas winner. Galaxy Star, the railway winner. Trap for Fools, the McKinnon winner. Gatting was mentioned. Now, up in the air scales of justice. We don't know, and we don't think he's going to run, but Lindsay Smith will make that decision later on. We don't know whether he will be there. But just the build-up to this race next week is going to be huge.
It will be, because I suppose the surprise packet with it all is Trap for Fools. What do we expect from Trap for Fools?